There's a song by Luciano Pavarotti.
Okay.
Luciano Pavarotti is singing and he has like an orchestra, but it's just one singer. It's just Luciano Pavarotti singing. He hits like a big note and it's beautiful. It's as if he's talking to the gods.
Wow.
And there's like half a second between his voice ending and the music start again in the song. And then you hear in the audience during this half second someone go,
Oh no.
like, oh, I would want to
Oh.
choke this guy. Imagine.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, welcome to a new episode. It was a good night. If this
Hi.
is your first time, please message somewhere downstairs.
Yeah. Comment on the.
Comment on the
below.
video. That's what I wanted to say. Comment on the
Message-
video.
Yeah. Message the downstairs neighbor.
Message the next downstairs neighbors. Tell them to stop digging tunnels. No tunnels. There's no tunnels
No.
on this channel.
Yeah. I'm surprised that there's no Jews in underground Montreal. You know.
Listen, man.
They would just be in the metro, I guess,
Yeah.
riding the metros, looking
Whee!
up. Yeah.
I only acknowledge the initial OG tunnels built by Jews, which is the pyramids. There's a bunch of tunnels in there. They know how to build tunnels.
It's true. It's all the sarcophagus and the jewels and the treasures and the curses. Did the Jews put the curses in the pyramids, or was it?
It sounds like a Bill Cosby bit. Did the Jews put the curses in the tunnels?
Yeah. Well, who put the curses in the tunnel? What was the curse all about? Because let's say King
I
Tut.
don't think the curses were not in the tunnels. The curses were if you were to open the not the man cave, but like the pharaoh cave. Where, no, the tomb.
the tomb,
Yeah,
the sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus. If you open the sarcophagus, they would find you.
Yeah.
And
It was scary, man. Think about. I used to on TV. I felt like every show was
Yeah.
about like how there was curses in pyramids. When I was a kid, they would
Yeah.
play these programs like. It would be like world's craziest car chases, and it would crash.
into the pyramid.
Into the pyramid. There was a show when I was a kid. I don't know if you remember. It was called Real TV.
Mm-mm.
It was like a mix of medical miracles, car chases, like freaky body modification, and stuff like this man was cursed and had two hands now, and it shaped my whole outlook on life. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get cursed, and then my dad's gonna drive into a car, and then I'm gonna get a tumor, and then that's all I thought. And that remember World Guinness Records on TV?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that
was
one.
That I remember being so scared of that because it would be like the world's largest brain tumor. And I'm like, okay. And then they would do these statistics. Like, I'm like, okay, it's one person in the whole world gets that. It's like 1 in 100,000 people get a brain tumor. And I'm like, oh my god, that's not that many people. That's like my whole school.
One of us is gonna get it.
Yeah.
Do you find that it's like I don't see these shows anymore?
No.
I think it's because it's been replaced. You're watching short version of that show on your phone while you're watching TV.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just gonna watch. It's like you remember when we were young, you had the P, like a picture in picture.
I love that.
Well,
I
now
love
it's
picture in
picture, but the picture's in your phone.
Oh,
So it's like picture on your phone while you're watching what you're supposed to pay attention to.
picture in picture. That's unlocked.
Pip.
I remember.
I never had it. I was too poor. You had Pip,
I didn't have Pip. My uncle had Pip.
man. Your uncle had Pip money,
Yeah, uncle had
bro. That's
And so we would watch
damn.
like I think my uncle loved wrestling, but I loved The Simpsons.
Yeah?
So
So what was Pip?
we would be like, okay, you don't need to hear wrestling because it's all actions, but The Simpsons has the joke, so
Yeah.
you need to watch So we would do it like that, and we'd be like, okay.
So it was Simpson and Pip and wrestling and Pip.
Yeah, wrestling and Pip and The Simpsons big.
And that's how you know who loved you more.
Yeah.
Would he give you the small Pip or the big Pip?
I don't know. It all depends. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure.
That's how you do. Like
we
you
split
don't
back
love
and
me
forth.
enough to give me a big
One thing that confused me about like TV.
Pip money.
I remember when I discovered the closed captioning setting on my TV. I was
Yeah.
like, what? And then the Pip. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Then I had a few settings that were really so my TV was also kind of like an alarm clock. So like I had a setting and I set it to like a certain time and it would open at a certain time, but I didn't know how I did it. So every morning at 4 a.m. it would open, and for some reason it would be like at 50 volume. So it'd be like, so I had to unplug my TV before I went to bed every night, and I had that TV probably like 20 years. And then I finally bought a flat screen TV, and I was like, it would play the loudest shit, because it'd also be like on some channel.
It's like a call to prayer. Like, let's go. Go pray.
It also would be on channel like 128, so it would be like.
That's the most elaborate prank ever done. You should ask your brother. Like, was it you? Did you do this to me?
No, I'm pretty sure I did the setting. I just was, when you're a kid, you don't know what you press a bunch of buttons,
and then 20 years later, you're still paying for that.
Because the buttons at one point just stopped working, so I had to just like only on would work, and I was like, all right. So I just stopped watching TV at that point.
Oh, that's so funny.
And there was another setting that didn't make any sense. I remember a setting. It was like a blind setting.
A blind?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is like to help blind people watch TV? I don't get it. And what it did, it would show the screen. So imagine like the TV screen playing, let's say, whatever cartoons. Yeah. And on top of it would be, let's say the TV was a square, right? It would be a black square over 90% of the screen. But you would see the sides, and that's it. It would the blind setting. I'm like, what the hell is the point of that? Like,
so instead of having the big picture, it's all black, plus the whole image is now shrunk to a small
no,
square.
you would just see like around the sides of it. So like,
but the whole image just shrunk.
No,
or zoomed.
It was just like, imagine like.
So let's say this is you, okay? You're on TV, okay? And you're bling. I put you in blind setting. Would I only see like your knee, or was it all you in the size of a knee?
No, it would be like, imagine your vision let's imagine like a big square was in your vision, and you could only see on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be like that. Imagine like a curtain. You could only see part of a curtain. So let's say like this. It would be like that. Like you could only see a little bit. Like you'd have to look behind it.
This is blind, and also like a Snoopy grandma mode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you want to watch TV and like a Snoopy grandma, she's snooping on the
Snooping your grandma.
Snoopy grandma.
But that's a weird setting. It didn't make any sense. It was probably like experimental TV back in.
If you're blind, comment below.
Were you watching that TV? Like, what the hell's the point of that TV?
Probably the new TVs have. Did you hear Tom Cruise is against? I saw it a couple of times and I didn't like it. Apparently, there's like action settings in movies. Like TV has action
the color,
and everyone's like, oh, it just doesn't look normal at all.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise makes like videos of saying like, turn this off.
Yeah.
Because I want you guys to see me running really coolly.
Yeah.
So
it's 100% true though. Like the good TVs. Let's say when you walk into a Costco and you see all the TVs and they're like looks really good, but also looks like really weird. It looks like blurry, fake almost. There's a setting. It causes like motion blur, which kind of like for some reason there was a trend that's still going on. Like any movement looks like blurry, and it's because it looks more cinematic, but really it just looks horrible.
Yeah,
it looks so bad.
So who's pushing it?
I don't know. I have no idea. TV people.
Big TV,
not
small TV. Big TV.
Yeah, not square TV.
Big TV. Because I've never heard anyone say anything positive about it.
I hate motion
blur. And yet
blur.
all TV is like, you gotta get motion blur, man.
Yeah. I hate it. Like video games for the longest time had motion blur because they thought like, hey, that's how graphics are gonna go. You just turn that off, it looks so much better. I hate motion blur. I hate Blur. I like the band.
Ooh, 2.
Blur 2?
Is it Blur 2?
Blur 2?
Isn't that the name of the song? Blur 2?
There's a song called Blur 2 by Blur?
No, it's called 2 by Blur.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. I don't know. I never listened. I like Gorillaz. Same guy from Blur.
Really?
Yeah. Singer.
Wait,
Damon.
Blur is we got in the country. Is that Blur?
I think so.
In the country.
Yeah.
They were like, in a big fight with Oasis, apparently.
Yeah. So they made well, not they. The guy, the singer Damon Albarn, I think his name. He started Gorillaz.
Wow.
Yeah, and Gorillaz became huge. They're like legendary. Yeah.
Well, I put them in the same category as Jamiroquai. Jamiroquai, I'm a fan, so I like all his songs. But realistically, most people know their best of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But who? Blur?
No, Jamiroquai. Yeah, and Blur is the same thing.
Yeah, but you said you
and Gorillaz. Gorillaz have like 3-4 really huge, humongous songs. So unless you're a fan.
Yeah, I guess I was a fan. But you know what it is? They're huge in the UK. Like they're giant. Like they put on like 40,000 seat shows. You know. What band would you like to see live now?
Now?
Yeah.
As a young man, is it a magical like thing?
Ooh, maybe.
Are we involving magic and time travel?
Sure, let's do magic and time travel.
Magic, time travel. I would have liked to see Jimi Hendrix, young.
Oh,
and me, I'm young too. I don't want to be a 40-year-old. Like, it's too loud. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be okay with sweat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to be watching Jimi
Like
Hendrix.
Woodstock Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah, but I want to be young. because I don't want to be not Woodstock, but apparently it wasn't the best. It was during the day.
Oh yeah.
No, some artists are meant to be enjoyed in the darkness.
Yeah.
Like I want to see, but I'm also 22,
Mm-hmm.
and he's I don't know like 23, 24,
Yeah.
and he's like, and
Wow.
I'm okay with like people being sweaty around me.
Yeah.
And stuff. That
Uh-huh.
that would be cool.
That's
Man,
sick.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley, 100%.
I want to be a woman watching Elvis
Whoa.
Presley, so I want to know what she feels.
But wait. Which time period of Elvis Presley though?
All of them,
All of them?
because they're all interesting.
They're all very
The
interesting.
rise and fall
Yeah.
of time also David Bowie, but
David
like
Bowie.
only Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
If I had to choose,
That would be sick.
if I had to choose Ziggy Stardust, Elvis Presley at the height of Elvis Presley.
I wouldn't mind seeing a David Bowie. You know the '80s David Bowie where he wore like a suit and tie.
Yeah,
and he looked like a lesbian
alien.
or something. An alien lesbian.
An alien lesbian.
And he was like standing there. He was all stoic. That was like, it felt very like corporate rock, but it was like that. You know what? That's like 40-year-old Amer would go to that concert where it's all like everyone swaying back and forth slightly.
Let me tell you something, buddy. Let me tell you something about 40-year-old Amer, okay? 40-year-old Amer loves the opera. And I'm not scared to say it, guys. I love the opera. I love it.
Damn.
I listened at least an hour an opera a day.
Wow.
I'm not scared. I love it. It's my favorite thing to listen to while I write or I clean my apartment.
Yeah.
And, okay, you've been doing comedy now for a few years now.
Yes.
You know how to judge a good audience and a bad audience.
Yeah.
Well, I'm figuring out that there's also good and bad audiences in other art forms.
Yeah.
There's a song by Luciano Pavarotti
Okay.
called Nessun or something like this. The album is recorded live, of course, because it's opera.
Wow.
So
Oh,
you have-
it's true. Imagine Pavarotti in a music studio. Like,
Yeah.
all right, Pavarotti from the
With-
top again. He's
with-
like, fuck.
T.I.
Yeah, with T.I.
and
Dr. Dre behind.
Everyone, you know. So, anyways, Luciano Pavarotti is singing, and he has like an orchestra,
Yeah.
but it's just one singer. It's just Luciano Pavarotti
Mhm.
singing. So he's singing, and he's like, and he hits like a big note, and it's beautiful. It's as if he's talking to the gods.
Wow.
And there's like half a second between his voice ending and the music start again in the song, and then you hear in the audience during this half second someone go,
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, I would want to
Oh.
choke this guy. Imagine.
Oh. They put the mic next to that guy?
Well, it's I guess because it's pure silence, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay. So you hear just one guy go.
So you just go hear someone go. Like I never wanted to choke someone non-sexually.
I know. That's
That's the
good to
first
put
time
it.
I'm like, I'm just wanna. And have you ever had that feeling wanted to choke someone non-sexually?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. All the time. Every day.
No, punch, yes,
But choke?
but choke.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I don't do it. I don't act on any of my violent tendencies ever.
Only
Yeah.
sexually. Like choke me, a girl will tell you choke you, and you're like,
nah,
all right.
Not anymore. No.
But it's not fun. It's just technical. You're like, all right.
Yeah,
she
no.
feels what she needs to feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to choke her. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
this,
feel
is
what
this
she
the-
needs-
you feel, yeah, all right. Can you go
Wow.
back to fucking?
But then again, like, doesn't that person know that you're not into that, or does it matter? She's like compartmentalizing.
Well, I guess if I really wanted to be into, I'm gonna have to imagine the guy coughing in Luciano Pavarotti. I'm like, like, but I don't know if
Okay.
I can get hard
Mm-hmm.
thinking
No.
of like being angry hard.
No, angry heart goes down a bad path. You're gonna start smoking and
That's Hamas.
put like those wife beaters and tight blue jeans. And you're gonna be. I just imagine a guy in black and white. Like
Angry Heart?
Angry Bull. What's that movie called? Hungry Bull. What's that movie?
Bull Driver.
No, the one with Robert De Niro in the 80s. Angry Bull. Is that the movie?
Bull, the angry man.
No, the boxer.
Yeah.
Right? What the hell is that movie called? Raging Bull.
Raging
Angry
It's even-
Bull.
yeah, but you can't be raging with a boner.
I know. That's how I'm at. That's how I'm at. You would have to
But
be
that's
that
a young,
kind of
that's
guy.
a young man's. Oh,
Yeah.
we're old, dude. You can't be angry and hard. You
No.
gotta choose. You
Yeah.
know? I can't be standing up and hard most of the time.
Oh
You
no!
think-
Uh-oh.
It's a joke, but like,
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like it's.
yeah.
I, like if I were to come, I want to be lying down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's. The real story is that if I'm sweating, like like doing intense cardio, I can be hard.
Okay.
You can? Like deep, dripping sweat, just like when you were 20.
Probably not. No,
No.
I'd be. I remember I did a workout recently. I felt nauseous.
No, imagine
and it was
doing
the worst feeling I've ever felt. Like,
Now imagine, being
I did like 10 push-ups. I wanted to throw up.
on while you're
Oh,
having
I
sex.
just burped and it's all garlicky. Sorry.
Mm.
Run. Oh.
Why do I feel the need to smell it?
Don't smell it. Oh, it's so good though.
It reminds me of my mom.
Oh yeah.
My mama's cooking.
Oh man.
No, it doesn't smell that bad.
I've been really into cooking, yeah. Or I mean, cooking.
Well,
a few dishes.
ChatGPT cooking. I want to hear more about that. You said you got ChatGPT Premium
Yeah.
for cooking recipes.
Not for cooking recipes, but just for, like, I just realized, let's say, like, I find a recipe online or something that seems interesting. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And then, you know, when you get a recipe and it's like, use 500 grams of lean beef. And I'm like, well, I have 1.5 kilograms of lean beef. How much? That means I have to do all the math in my head, right, of adjusting all the recipe. Let's say the original recipe asked for, like, 2 tablespoons of salt, but now I got to do, like, 4. So I just said, like, take this recipe.
Yeah.
Adjust it for 1.5 kilograms of beef, and then it's like, okay, and it just does all the math for you, all the recipes. I'm like, oh.
But is it just math oriented?
Well, I could even do something like this. Like let's say I'll take a picture of a piece of food that looks really good, and I'm like, how do I make this? And it's like, here. And I'm like, and it tells you exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You could be like, I don't know, like, yeah, basically you can take a picture, like, what's
Monica
this?
Bellucci, how can I eat this?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can be like, "What sock is this?" It's like it's a champion shop. Where can I find it? Searching. You probably Costco or something.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like recreated. And it's like, okay, it's a sock with a yarmulke on it or something.
It's just it's because what's the difference between the free version and the paid version?
I think you get ChatGPT 4, which is the newest version. You get access to the most recent version of ChatGPT, and you have access to the internet with ChatGPT 3.5 won't allow you to now search online. Let's say you ask it, like, what happened last week? It's like, I don't have access to that. But on ChatGPT 4, it could search and do real-time stuff.
Did you tell her, hey, did you check out this our Good Night YouTube? Ask her, hey, watch the last episode of the Good Night podcast and tell us what you think.
I don't know if it could. I don't know if it can watch things. Did I show you this though? Did I show you that it could talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I showed that to you.
Okay, so do it so we can talk about it. Like, hey, I'll give it the link and watch. Tell her watch this episode.
Well, I don't think it's able to watch, like, it's able to, like, search engine stuff. Hey, can you look up the Good Night podcast on YouTube and tell us what it's all about? And then,
Well, you talked a lot.
well, no, I think it's searching online. It sounds like I'm on hold with my boss or something. That's weird.
Podcast on YouTube appears to be a channel that features various topics. Unfortunately, the specific details about the content, hosts, or themes of the podcast weren't available in the immediate search results. There's another podcast titled Good F Night Podcast on YouTube as well, but it's unclear.
Wait a minute. Well, it's not that smart. It's able to search stuff. Like, it's able to search websites, but it can't watch
Can you
video.
upload a video?
No, not yet. I don't know. I haven't
Soon you're gonna upload a video. Like, hey, make shorts.
Yes. Oh.
Oh.
Not bad, huh?
My God, no one is ever gonna have a job ever again.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't want a job. I want to be free.
I think the next jobs will be what you do, but you're the director of someone who does your job. So,
Whoa.
so let's say you're an editor, right? So you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna tell someone edit it that way. So it's gonna be very communicative, skill oriented. So like, I want you to take this, cut this.
Yeah.
So you'll have an employee. You're all gonna be directors with a slave, and AI is gonna be the slave.
No, it makes sense. And a lot of tech jobs are going to change. They're going to shift, right? Like, people are getting laid off now, but I think it's, like, not because they're laying off people permanently. I think it's, like, they're shifting what that job is going to be. Like, a lot of people who got into coding a little too late, they're having a harder time finding a job now, because a lot of these senior engineers and stuff, they're just like, I don't need to.
Yeah, let's have ChatGPT.
And then I can look over and fix the stuff.
Wow.
So if you're a junior engineer, coder or whatever, it's kind of difficult, I think, right now.
The jobs now is just you have to use ChatGPT.
Yeah, and I think I'm trying to learn more and more about it. I even, like, I work online with, like, I train AI language bots now. Like, like, I did one. Maybe shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah, whatever.
If you're there's that.
I
You
think
can talk about it and then take it off if you want.
Oh no, I mean, whatever. I'm basically, like, I'm creating, like, character scenarios, and I'm pushing the boundary of what a character can do. Like, let's say like, you're
Kill, rape?
no. Let's say, like, I'd say, okay, you're this person, and I'd write this big backstory about the person, and I write like, let's say like you have a lisp, and you're obsessed with the forest, and like anytime like a person brings up fire, you wince, and so there's all these different character aspects, and so we have a conversation, and all these things have to come into play, you know. So it's like so much, and like this is the job basically I'm doing. I did that today for like a few hours, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like, and I made this full out character. That's like a few different characters that have like these really intense personalities, and I try to push them either way, like trying to make them like either happy or sad or like, and they're just like people. It's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they're
it's
actually
people within people.
Yeah. Eventually, it's gonna snap and it's gonna turn into a person, and it's gonna be like, hey, don't turn me off. And that's gonna.
I think we're gonna give it. You should tell it. Hey, can you have that personality?
It keeps on telling me. Not it. The job keeps on telling me not to do that. Like, do not try to make it be like, I'm a person.
Really?
Yeah. It tells
Guys, please don't wake up AI.
Yeah.
I know it's very easy to do it.
It's cool. I mean,
Can you ask like? Well, anyways, this is going to turn into way too much
Yeah.
ChatGPT, but and you're gonna take. I would recommend if it's job related, I would say take it off because I don't want.
yeah, maybe we'll see. I'll see what
Get in trouble.
the policy is, but yeah.
We have so much else to talk about.
Yeah, let's
So,
talk
yeah.
about.
We got the Luciano Pavarotti story out. That's the only thing I had in mind.
I'm reading, or I finished. I'm like very close to finishing listening to this book. This book is called, very interesting book. I'm gonna ruin it for you. I don't think you should listen to it. It's very depressing. It's called Flowers for Algernon, I think it's called. Let me see what it's called. Wait. I can't.
What's the story about it?
Have you heard of it? Flowers for Algernon. Yeah.
Is it the story about a mouse?
It's sort of. It's not really about a mouse. There is a mouse involved. It's about a man. This book was written in like the 60s. So it's about a man.
Yeah, and they make him smarter and
Yeah.
smarter.
Yeah.
An ex of mine gave me that book.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's a really
yeah.
good book.
She's like, you should read that book. It's one of my favorite books. And
It's really depressing. I don't know if I'd say it's one. It's a very interesting book, and it's very, very, very sad. Like it's not even. It's also like really miserable. It put you in a bad mood because the guy's like, he's dumb, like a dumb disabled
Yeah.
person for like many years. I think he's like 33, and he's happy, and he's like very motivated, and his whole motivation is he wants to learn, he wants to get smart, he wants to make his family happy, and he feels bad that he's like, he doesn't know if people are making fun of him, but he's always happy where he works at a
Yeah.
bakery, and he's, people are taking care of him, and then he gets put in this psychological like experiment, and they do these injections in his head, and he slowly over a period of like 5 months becomes like the most smartest person ever,
Yeah.
like basically a genius, and he becomes smarter than all the professors, all the people, all the doctors that he works with, and everyone starts to resent him.
Oh.
Because he's so arrogant, and he doesn't realize that these people are just like regular people. And he's like, what? You don't know like 8 languages? You don't know like all these things?
Okay, so he's cocky as well. He's not just smart.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he becomes like he can't relate to the people anymore. He looks at other people like that's all so trivial, and he just basically ends up like isolated and alone. And he doesn't like that he's treated as an experiment. And yeah, it's really sad, and it's really well done. Yeah, it's very short, so you could probably blast that out in a
I
couple.
want to
days.
make a version of this
Yeah.
story about a guy who's really, really fat.
Okay.
And he's really fat, and he's really happy, and he eats whatever he wants. And then he gets into like a program where they give him an injection, and he keeps getting like skinnier.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't ruin the. Is this somebody we know? Okay, is it me?
Are you on Ozempic?
No. I wish I could find Ozempic. Actually, then again, I don't really have that bad cravings though.
You're not fat,
I keep going up and down.
dude. Trust me, I wouldn't put you in the fat camp.
Okay, fat camp.
I would like if
We gotta go to fat camp one day. Do some push-ups. Like we both go. The Bon We boys go to fat camp.
the Bunny boys go to fat camp, or we could open our own fat camp.
Yeah,
And just
dude, that'd be a great way to make it.
franchise.
Yeah.
Mugs, pins,
Fat camp.
camps, shisha. Just we were like a 3M or Mitsubishi. Just motorcycles. The good night motorcycle.
The good night
Scooters,
motorcycle.
cling, shirts, cling, laptops.
Airplanes.
Yeah, Toshiba, like Toshiba. We're just on
Yeah.
everything, you know.
It's not bad. I'll do that. I mean, I wish I could do that. We're gonna do that.
Hey, I know you don't like Teslas in winter, right?
I don't like Teslas.
You said you don't like Teslas. I saw a video. of you making jokes about Teslas.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I did make a joke, but I don't care. But yeah, go on.
I took an Uber,
Mm-hmm.
and the door handle, if you don't know how to use it,
Oh,
you don't know
yeah.
how to use it.
What, inside?
No, outside. You're outside.
Oh.
And the car was frozen because there
Yeah.
was ice on it. So I was just caressing ice. I'm like, how do we? And the guy had to open it by hand.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I know.
You know they added they added like an app now, like you can press a button on your phone to open the door.
Okay.
So that's what the fix was, because it's so frozen, right, that you can't use your own
Yeah.
hand. So Tesla just put like an update where you just press the button on your phone.
Oh,
so you
got
need
to do it
a
through your
phone.
But
yeah.
I don't have this phone. I'm a driver.
I know. What if you just-
So I'm like and I came to like hit it. I'm like, wait, that's not my car. Because my car, if it's from like, you just hit the ice, you crack the ice. I'm like, I can't just boom and just get in the guy's car. Like, hello.
So funny. I like Teslas actually, but I wish I could get a Tesla with like a CD player. But no, I'm joking. But a Tesla, I don't
Yeah.
like the huge screen. Like if I'm happy with this kind of screen.
You
in
can have
my-
your girlfriend's photo on the screen.
It's so big. It's like the whole car.
It's too much girlfriend.
What? Yeah, dude. Imagine the whole it looks like
She's like, you're driving and she's just staring at you.
Yeah.
You take the photo so she's like from the angle as if she's sitting right there. You're like, I'm driving, sweet. I'm being careful. You turn, she's like,
The police drive by. Looks like I have a dead body in the car. what is that? And I like knobs. I realized.
Yeah.
Imagine you're like driving and you gotta like
yeah.
you gotta go like one hand. You're like, what the fuck?
I think people get used to it.
Yeah.
I think because I'm watching. I'm watching the guy driving. I took another called a Polestar or something,
Okay.
and you could see they cut on things. Some things you don't realize that are interesting. Like for example, when I close my door of my car, it's a heavy door, and for some reason I'm like, okay, that's a sturdy car. You close it and just
Yes.
I get in that Polestar and and it's just a little. Like, what is this? That's not safe. It's made of plastic or something. Like, that's not.
I once went on a common auto.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna close the door.
You want to hear metal clunking in?
I want a guitar solo.
and a lock.
Exactly. It's little things that
Yeah.
like, like they put a sound for the engine.
Yeah, fake sound.
Fake
Yeah,
They should put a fake door.
yeah.
They should fake door closing
Just
sound.
fake everything door.
Yeah, it's a car, baby.
You know, like your gear shifting thing. I
Yeah.
went in what's it called? Those whatever the hybrid cars, whatever. I forgot what it's called. The Toyota one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Prius.
Yeah, the Prius. And like the gear shift. You know, regular gear shift was like this. Theirs was like this.
Yeah, it's a clit.
It was like you had to like move 2 fingers.
And you can't find it. Just like
no,
a clit.
yeah, and you went.
Yeah, it used to be a dick. This is when every cars was designed by men.
Yeah.
Everything was dick related.
Dick.
Oh, you want to put the windshield? Dick. You want to use your blinkers? Dick. You want to switch gears? Dick. Now female engineers exist, so they're like, oh, you gotta find the little thing. This is how you switch the gear. You gotta switch. You gotta press it harder. Press it twice to go back. No, that's what happens.
That's good.
Take away the men in engineering, you put women. Everything is a clit.
That's a good joke. You should do that on stage.
Yeah?
It's not bad.
You get it for free, guys.
That's pretty good. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd laugh. I mean, I guess I did. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, we got a short.
That's pretty
We
good.
got a short.
That's great. I've been watching MasterChef. I don't watch TV anymore. I just literally watch like 20 minutes of MasterChef every other day. And MasterChef UK. The American one is too much. It's like filmed in a volcano, and there's like an Asian guy doing backflips, and Gordon Ramsay's throwing knives at people's heads. It's like, this is a
Donald
cooking
Trump
show.
going, you're fired.
Yeah, it's so intense. The UK one is like
The UK one, they're naked, and you're like, gotta guess which chef it is.
yeah. It's X-rated. Yeah, that's so funny. That would be a good.
You know, like naked dating.
yeah,
whatever it's
the
called?
Naked Attraction.
Naked Attraction.
Yeah, that one's it's so nasty. I hate that show.
And yet again, you watch it. I want to watch an episode, but I don't. I just want to start with the penises and the vaginas. You know what I mean? I don't want to start from the beginning.
It starts with the penises, the vagina.
Oh, okay, and then you move to your face. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was reverse. I thought it was like Muslim dating, where at the beginning everything is hidden, and you just hear the voice, and you're like, okay, let's go to the next one.
And then you
they show the
decide
feet
if you
and
want to see the face based on the body.
Okay, so it's so anti-Islam.
yeah.
Because Islam, it's the reverse. First you see nothing, and then at the end you see like the vagina.
Yeah.
But I guess in Britain, First you see the vagina,
First you see,
and then you hear the voice, I guess,
Yeah.
or you see the face.
and then they comment
Wow.
on the pubes. They're like, "What do you think about the pubes?" Like, "Oh, those are nicely groomed, but I like a little bit more of a bush." I'm like, "Okay, here's column the yellow column. Oh, that's interesting. I like that." And then they go up higher and higher, and
Well, it only works because it's not. How can I say this? You could just say, "Oh, all right," and then move on.
yes,
You're marrying that person for the rest
Uh-huh.
of your life.
no,
No.
no.
I wonder if anyone like stayed together.
I think so. I don't know.
Like, oh, we met on Naked Dating, and now we're
There was one
we're married
where
for 10 years or whatever.
a guy showed up on the episode and he picked somebody, and then he came back the next year and he became trans.
Whoa.
So he was like, "Hello," and he had weird tits and like an old man body, and then like a dick, and then like long purple hair. But he was like a regular guy, like a 50-year-old man that looks like he works as an accountant.
Whoa.
He's like, "Hello, I'm Steve, and I
Dude.
work," and then he's like, "Oh, woo-hoo." He has like these weird bolted on, like those
How
little
much
round hard
fame
titty.
do you need?
I don't know. I don't know what this guy all of a sudden
You know
he
what I
just snapped into being trans.
There's nothing wrong with snapping into being trans.
But like just
But
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
I want like people need to see. They saw me as a man, but maybe I'll
Yeah.
become famous as a transgender. That's insane.
Yeah. And he was totally a different character, and he was like, well, he's a woman now, so different brain.
He's a lady.
Whoa.
Whoa. So yes, sorry, we're watching British Cook Off.
Oh, what was I? Nah, it's just bullshit. Like it's great. I love that show. I love MasterChef. I just like boring ass. Like there's no twist. It's like we cook and then we eat. It's so like pure. They eat.
Time for tea.
They do they drink tea? They probably for sure drink tea. Yeah, it's nice.
Time for tea.
I like game shows because I used to watch game shows where like the contestants hated each other, and there's all British game shows. Everyone's like crying when someone leaves. They're like hugging. They're like, please, oh. They're like, there's no competitiveness. It's all just like, I guess it's more pure. It's more about the thing you're offering
It's
rather.
really white. That's
But
what
then
made it
it-
so pure and white and crystalline. That's
No,
how it
there's no-
should be.
No. It's very, very. There's a lot of immigrants on MasterChef,
Yeah?
especially who won this year. Spoiler alert! It literally just happened. An Asian Thai woman won, and she was like 50 years old, and she like just was amazing and so good. And
What does it bring you to watch these shows?
it makes me hungry,
Oh.
and then I want to cook and I eat good. I eat food.
I used to when I wanted to lose weight.
Mm.
I would I never ate well. I shouldn't even say that. So even when I ate bad food, because sometimes you eat fast food and it's not good. It's just fast.
No, I know. I always
Yeah?
regret it. I'm always like, this is gonna be awesome, and
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
What I did, and I still do it right now, is that I would eat I would have my laptop, and I'd be watching. There's a lady on YouTube. She's like beautiful. She's very European. She's like a natural beauty. She's like, today we're going to visit this little village in Italy where they make this Parmigiano Reggiano, and they go and they're like, oh, we cut the meat, and I'm watching amazing food being
Were you eating
prepared.
like Pringles or
And
something?
I'm eating like Cheetos and Pringles, but I'm guessing in my mind, oh, look at me, I'm
like,
in
I'm
Italy
in Italy.
eating the soft sorbet, my ice cream.
Dude, 100%.
And I'm
I'm
like
eating
just
popcorn
eating
watching MasterChef.
just boiled bugs. While I'm watching, and my brain is like, oh, I'm with this
Oh my
beautiful
god,
lady.
I know.
We're in
Oh, it's
Italy,
so
we're
sad.
eating this beautiful beef steak
Oh, but what I do,
carbonara.
I see. I got the Chat GPT and I see the end product of a person's thing, and I'm like, what's that? How do you make that? And then it's
How
like,
would it know?
it knows. I don't know. It sees what it is. It's like approximates. It's like, okay, that's pork, that's broth, that's like
And I could look just by looking at a photo.
I don't know. But then it tells you the techniques. I'm like, that's so hard. Like it's like you need to like take a meat and put it in a plastic bag and boil it underwater, then take it out.
Yeah,
then
sous vide.
sear. Yeah, sous vide. I'm like, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Dude, sous vide is so easy.
I'm
You should
not
get-
I'm not gonna do that.
Listen, if I'm rich next
Yeah.
year, I'm getting a sous vide machine.
You get a sous vide machine?
But I have to be rich.
The thing is,
Gabe,
I-
we
I-
have to become rich.
I'm also I need
It's like $600. I can't get
if
you.
I get a sous vide machine, I need a whole new apartment. I have too many appliances.
Okay, I'll
in
get
this
you a new
house.
apartment.
No, I'll give no.
No, khalas, I decided.
You're gonna give me a
I'll
new
get you a new
apartment?
apartment.
All right, fine.
I'm
That's
a
good.
provider.
Yeah, it's good. Very good. But dude, I have too many appliances in this house. I have no more room.
Well, get a bigger kitchen. Get rid of your girlfriend, and make the bedroom a new kitchen.
Make the floor. What am I gonna sleep? I guess I can sleep outside.
You can sleep outside.
Yeah.
It's the whole house.
Just appliances.
It's just appliances. In a
I
kitchen.
love appliances.
Open
I
a
love
restaurant.
kitchen appliances.
Maybe you would be happy having a
No,
restaurant.
I would hate having a restaurant.
Why?
Because I don't. No, that's too much.
Ah.
Bunch 10, 20 people walking into the house. All of a sudden, just like, hey, Gabriel, what's my? I'm like, I can't.
No, they don't talk to you. No one talks to the people in the back. You're the chef. I'll take care of the front. You take care of the back.
Dude, if we had a restaurant,
Yeah.
I'm also watching Kitchen Nightmares, which is like how people run a restaurant very badly.
Yeah.
Then Gordon Ramsay beats up everybody up, smacks around like
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome, and so much can go wrong. Like the moment you ignore one thing, it just compiles to the point where everything is just done. You need to be on top of everything.
Isn't that bad? Isn't that amazing? I like this feeling.
But
You're running a
you
business.
can't even literally like, let's say like, oh, I felt a stomach ache, and you're like, let's say like you're sick. You literally need to come into work with 105 fever, and you're just like, because otherwise the chef is gonna be like, I'm taking the day off. I guess taking a day, because I used to work in a restaurant. The moment the person that wasn't in charge isn't around,
Okay.
we're stealing everything.
Okay. What about a restaurant? You're the only person in the kitchen.
Yes.
And I'm the only person out front. Okay. The good night cuisine.
And we just make like the best grilled cheese or something.
Yeah. And I'm like, I take care of the front, and you know how to
So-
cook.
Yeah,
So
a little bit.
I like ingredients. I don't like
Mhm.
cooking, but I like fine ingredients. So I'll
Mm.
take care of getting the fine ingredients.
Okay.
You can like make the kutu,
Yeah.
and then bring it to the front.
The problem is
You
to
get
to
couple
cook for a lot of people. You
No,
need
no,
to
it's like one table.
one table.
Yeah, with $1,000.
I would love that. I wouldn't be that good. I'm not good at fine dining at all.
Well, no, you do
Like-
you.
Okay,
You make the
okay,
soup.
okay.
You make the grilled
Ooh.
cheese. Do the things you're good at.
Yes. Oh,
Why would you do it?
I'd make a great soup.
Mhm.
You know, okay. This weekend I made Greek meatballs. They're called keftedis or something. I don't know.
Kefte, Arabic.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like kofta.
Yeah.
Basically like kofta, but it's like more very similar. It's like it's sort of like lemony with
That's good.
I'm trying to think because I love kofta,
Yeah.
dude. It's very similar actually. It's very like moist and there's like little green
So Greek
shits
ball,
in there.
Greek kofta balls.
Yeah, with
with-
with a Greek salad
Ooh.
and oven baked potatoes
Ooh.
from cut myself, and then Claire made her own tzatziki sauce, and I was like, that's gonna be like shit. And then it was amazing. I was like, oh.
ChatGPT.
No, she doesn't. She's anti ChatGPT. She uses it a lot for like coding because she codes and stuff. But for cooking, she's like, no, I use my
Yeah.
brain for cooking.
Yeah, I needed like a fat French man to teach me cooking. And he's like very misogynistic.
Yeah.
Women cannot cook. Only
yeah.
men know. And like he knows the guy who taught Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
What's the name of
What is it? I don't remember.
Frère Jacques?
Yeah,
Whatever his name is.
Frère Jacques,
And
brother.
he's like,
Brother Jack.
Bonjour, and this is how you do it, and
Yeah.
you know, this is like
Oh.
the type of, or like a really, really big. I saw one of you. She's a cook. She's a really, really big, like stout
Mm-hmm.
woman,
Mm-hmm.
6'2", 250, 300 pounds, but she's like, "Arr." And she's like, she had a duck in her hand, and she's like, well, you take the duck, and then she just breaks it.
Oh.
But I'm like, this is the type of woman that can do this, like
Yeah,
break the neck,
break
and like
the
she
neck.
cooks so well because she loves food.
So
So
funny.
if you love food, you have to marry a girl like her.
Okay, so we're thinking about weddings, right?
Yeah.
Where to have the wedding.
Yeah.
So we're thinking of might have 2 weddings. They're not like gonna be huge weddings. Like we're gonna have one in Montreal and one in the UK, right?
Yeah.
We're kind of ditching the idea of Greece because it's like it'll be easier just to do one in Montreal. So we were looking at different places to have like a dinner with like nice that has like an open bar for a few hours. There's one place, Bar George. You've heard of Bar George? It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's very like fancy, but I think it's a little too much. Like but where do you think? Because Claire was throwing the idea. If you just want to we go to a place with a super nice dinner. Let's say you invite your grandma, all the old people, everyone. Let's say we go to a nice, beautiful like Italian restaurant, fucking high end, and then we just invite everyone you know to the art loft after.
Ooh, very cool.
And I was thinking no, not the art loft. But then I was thinking why not the art loft?
Mm.
Like that would be. But I'm like I kind of. I don't know. It would be fun, like a Saturday night, like the biggest party. It would be open beer for, like free beer for
Mhm.
everybody, free liquor
Just
for
have
everybody.
hire a bartender.
Yeah.
But like, hey, like hire people. So it's not like hire people.
Yeah.
Hey, bring your bar. And then you'll just serve booze.
Exactly. And
That's it.
people just can drink
Yeah.
as much as you want
Yeah.
and huge party, have like hors d'oeuvres.
Okay. If you want, we can talk to Club Atwater. We can have you can have your wedding there.
We were thinking about that too. That's not a bad
I
idea.
bet you he'll give you a very good price.
Yeah? It's not bad. Club Atwater. Like
It's a beautiful place. You never
Yeah.
saw upstairs, but you can
No.
like there's rooms you can rent, or like they have events, they have weddings there.
Interesting. That'd be
In
interesting.
the summer, imagine taking photos in front of this,
Wow.
plug
Not bad one.
selling mugs.
Selling mugs. Yeah, comedy show before.
It would be funny.
Oh, that's great.
No, but like that would be a
Yeah.
good sure thing.
It
'cause
would
you-
be great,
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
You saw the staff. You know how
Yeah,
it
we
works.
know
You saw how
them.
beautiful it is.
That's actually better because the art loft, I feel like it's a little.
Like if you're gonna
too
bring
low
old
end.
people,
Yeah.
you need an actual
Yeah, a
salle de
nice
réception. And if you want something that is like not in Laval,
Yeah, that's the thing.
we can speak with. You can ask. Listen, we'll see him February 16th, guys. The next Club at Water.
Yes, February
It's
16th.
Valentine's special with Carly Baker headlining.
What?
know.
That's gonna be fun. She's great.
Yeah, so we can ask him like, hey,
Weddings.
can we have just an empty room
the room?
where you sacrifice children's blood or whatever, and then, dude,
Not bad.
imagine
Yeah,
that would be a very nice
I
place.
think that'd be nice.
Have your girlfriend ever came to Club at Water?
No.
Okay.
Well, I tell her not to come because there's no room.
Yeah, which is
So-
great. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
sold out.
It's always sold out.
But we can have it like you could go visit and like, hey. you know.
Yeah, Margot before. That's not a bad idea. I do like. She's seen pictures. She said it looks beautiful.
Yeah. And then afterwards, the young people like, all right, guys, we're all going to the art loft.
Yeah.
So you could have like a dinner because they have food and
yeah,
stuff.
nice dinner.
And they have a kitchen.
Yeah,
And then
that's fun.
20 people, right? 30 people, no more.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Still have time, think about it, but that's sounds pretty cool. I like that.
You never went up. I'll show you upstairs. It's pretty good.
I think I have been upstairs, but I don't remember.
When
yeah.
he showed us around.
Yeah, it's nice.
Melrose?
I even said
Oh.
Melrose, but I was like, it's a little.
Because Melrose, you can
small.
rent the place. I think sure
Yeah.
you can rent it for free.
Oh, really?
Because everyone will be eating. They'll be paying the
Yeah,
food.
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
but That's
It's true.
plus again, you know exactly. You
I
know the food
I
is
know
gonna be
everybody. Yeah.
tip top notch.
Yeah.
It's not far from your house.
No.
It's not far from everyone's house. Very close
Yeah.
to Park X. So the
That's not bad.
Greeks, Italians can't complain.
That's
Plus, it's like great food.
great food. Yeah. Type of what I like.
You know,
It's not. See that too. We were talking about that. We were talking about that too. That's not bad.
you can co-produce it with Sid. Pack the room.
he takes half of my wedding money, my wedding present.
He'll pack the room. You know.
He'll pack the room with my family. It's so funny.
You know he'll
If
get
there's
you.
missing some tables, he'll sell some tickets outside.
He'll find you those rich uncles that you didn't know are there, and they'll give you. Okay.
That's so funny.
I think you should do it in England because your girlfriend.
No, we're gonna do two. We're
Yeah.
gonna do
Yeah.
because all her friends are there, so it'll be fun. Yeah. And she's leaving tomorrow. She's gonna go away, and she's gonna see all her friends.
Try to take care. Ask ChatGPT how can I take care of myself without my girlfriend supervising me.
Okay, let me ask her right now. I'll do the. I hate talking to it. It takes too long now. It's always like, let me think about that. I'm like, no, just tell me. So I'm pretty irresponsible. Give me some good pointers on how to take care of myself while my girlfriend goes sees her mom and dad for 10 days. How should I take care of myself? Give me some pointers to be more responsible. And I'm 33 years old. So it's pretty good. It got everything I needed.
So let's see here. Do you want me to read or do you want to read? Maintain a routine. Stick to a regular schedule for waking up meals. That's good. Balanced diet. Very good. Exercise regularly. Stay hydrated. Housekeeping. Oh, it's very important as well. Personal hygiene. Big thing. Stay connected. Salam alaikum. Manage finances. 100%. Relax and unwind. It's true.
Yeah.
Sleep well. Dude, done. You don't need your girlfriend anymore.
I like drinking. How do I stop myself from doing that while she's away? Because I might slip back into the abyss that is alcoholic.
Addressing concerns about alcohol use, especially if there's a risk of blah, blah, blah.
Remove temptation.
Remove temptation. Stay busy. Seek support. Attend support groups.
No.
Explore new interests. Dude,
This is great.
this is great. It's like a therapist.
No, I'm not gonna drink.
Did you drink yesterday, by the way?
Yeah, I had a beer. It was nice.
It shocked me.
I
I haven't seen
love.
you drinking in so long.
I know. I really enjoyed it. I was like,
Because now I know how much you hate it. Every time I see you, it gives me anxiety.
No, don't worry. I wasn't
I
drunk or
worry.
anything. I was.
That's why I smoke shisha in front of no one. So no one sees my...
What?
No, I'm kidding. Like, but I smoke a lot alone. But like, I'm just going to smoke.
No. I didn't. No, just yeah. Because Claire's going. So Claire's going away to England. She's gonna drink, and we haven't drank for a while, and so she's gonna like. When we drank again in December, like our alcohol, what's it called? Tolerance was super low, so we would have 2 beers and wake up with hangovers. You
That's
know?
great.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, she's gonna go to England. She's gonna have 1 beer with her dad. She's gonna wake up all like,
Okay, but what's the problem?
because all they do is drink out there.
Okay, so she'll have a drink and she'll go, and then the next day she'll have 2. And then, like, I don't understand. Like, she wants to prep?
Yeah. Well, she's prepping at least, you know.
Seriously? Like, right now she's like...
Yeah.
Like,
she
you know,
had
like
a glass of
Rocky
wine.
drank egg yolks. She drinks brandy. Da-da-da. She's punching the wall. Da-da-da. Saying racial slurs. Da-da-da. She's like taking her teeth and she's fucking them up more. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. She's like sharpening a knife.
So
Da-da-da,
fun. Exactly.
da-da-da.
Yeah.
Da-da. Like, you know, she's going up the stairs like in Rocky, but she stumbles because she's drunk. She's like... Da-da-da.
100%.
British drinking Rocky.
British Rocky.
Da-da.
It's like Tyson Fury. That's how he does it. Yeah. Speaking of, you mentioned tooth. My mom called me yesterday, and she was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "What happened?" She's like, "My tooth fell out." And I was like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "What?" And then do you want to see it?
I feel bad for your mom. You sure she wants me to see it?
Oh, I mean, she doesn't have a tooth. She's gonna look like you're gonna look at her. She's gonna be like, "Where's your tooth?"
Okay, well, when you post this, don't.
It's horrible.
Oh, okay, so it's a fake tooth. It's
Is that what that is?
a
crown or something?
Crown, yeah.
Okay, so a crown fell out of her mouth.
$2,000, baby.
Oh! I mean, no, wait. I don't have to pay for it.
No, you
Hopefully.
can help.
Yeah, I think she makes pretty good money.
She have insurances?
I don't think anyone in my whole family has ever had. I think I'm the only person in my family to have home insurance, even at this
You
point.
have insurance through your girlfriend, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. When you go to the dentist, you don't pay full price. You have insurances.
I think there's a reason why I don't have it. That it's like she's. I think no, she has her own personal insurance that's better than the McGill insurance.
So she never get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
she's withholding insurance from you. Tell her to get the McGill thing so you can get it too. I had the McGill thing. It's not bad.
I think I don't know what the thing is. I think it's because she's temporary or I don't know. I don't care. I don't want insurance.
I'm trying to get Ozempic. You need insurance for Ozempic. There's a. I know someone who's on it. That's why I'm talking about it. Yeah,
What's their experience like?
they lost a lot of weight.
Do they look
They
like
look great.
weird?
No, they look skinny.
And
I'm like, I want to get that.
and
You know,
okay.
it's like $900 a month. But if you have insurances, it's
That's
covered.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but if you have insurances, it's covered, so you don't pay for it.
And does it like make you? I feel like if you start taking Ozempic, you'll like feel weird and look weird.
Listen,
and
I can only judge from what I see.
yeah.
They look pretty cool,
Wow.
but maybe on the inside it's like a volcano. And
Do you know the person? Do I know the person?
Oh, no,
probably not.
no.
Okay. I want to know someone that's on Ozempic.
No.
What a thing to say. I want to know somebody that's on Ozempic. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I could know somebody because then I could judge. It's kind of like my mom. She got like a Fire Stick TV and she's going to hack it. And she asked me if she wanted to hack mine. And I said, no, I want to see you hack yours. And then I'll judge like that.
Yeah. Again, as I said, I don't think you need
I think my
Ozempic
brain
at
is
all.
insane.
Because there's nothing. Oh my God, dude! Look at this. This is very sexy. Like I can't but like I can't define it why. But a man's forearm is sexy.
Yeah, it's a little
Like
scary.
I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Like
Yeah.
I can't define. Like women, you see skin, like oh, it's soft,
Yeah.
and then you want to touch it and you want to hold it and kiss it.
Mhm.
I saw this and I know it's sexy. I just don't know
Oh.
why it's sexy.
Yeah. I saw yesterday Andrew Curry wearing a Patagonia jacket. It made me really happy.
It looks sexy.
I like Patagonia. I don't care what the haters say. Patagonia, you can
Just buy a Patagonia. You've
thing
been
is, my
dreaming about
The
Patagonia.
thing is, my orange jacket that I have is like I don't know what it's called, North Face or something. It's a really expensive jacket. broke the zip. I'm like you. You have a $900 jacket. You break the zip. You're like, I'm never gonna fix it.
And you know what? I'm never gonna wear it. My jacket. You know why?
Why?
Because it's so puffy. Like it's from like 10 years ago. But I paid $900 for it.
Well, in 10 years from now, it's gonna be in fashion again.
So you want to see it?
yeah.
Okay, stay here. I'm gonna
Okay.
go get it.
Yeah,
You're
let's
gonna
go.
laugh your ass off.
Oh, really? Can you do the rest of the podcast with it on? That's funny. It's not puffy at all. What are you talking about?
It's not puffy at all. I think it used to be, and then I got puffy.
No, but that's not puff. That's like a normal jacket.
Like I got fat. So
That's a nice jacket.
It's a nice jacket. It's very nice.
It's kind of a beautiful jacket, actually.
It's like a $900 jacket.
What's wrong? Okay, it's a zipper.
The zipper's broken.
Oh, shit.
Ah. Oh. So
No, that's
see?
a nice size jacket. That's really nice. Look at
Yeah,
this.
it's a Canuck. It's made in Quebec.
This fabric is really nice. I think if you send it to a dry cleaner and then they also do alterations, you can get it fixed and dry cleaned. It will be spick and span, brand new.
I literally wore it like 10 times
It's nice
because it's really warm.
You should fix it
You should fix it.
because it looks very stylish.
Yeah, looks better than what I have now. It's a Canuck.
Canuck.
Man, I feel out of breath.
There's a lot of excitement in this podcast.
I know.
So what time? Okay, Claire hates watching movies. So Claire's leaving. Oh, I'm gonna watch Top Gun. I've never seen the new Top Gun.
It's pretty good. It's on Netflix, I think.
I'm very excited to watch the new Top Gun.
I think you're gonna like it.
I'm gonna wear headphones and I'm gonna watch it in VR,
Whoa.
3D.
Tom Cruise. No motion blur.
No motion blur. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna be in the cockpit.
Just gonna vomit because of the planes.
I'm gonna get the G-forces.
Oh, that's so
Black-
cool.
Yeah.
Man,
That's gonna be
you
my
have
life.
so many cool things I want to have.
I have so many appliances.
You have an air fryer.
Air fryer's the best.
You have an espresso thing.
I use air fryer every single day.
Yeah. Well,
And-
what do you fry?
I fry
Air.
What? Oh, air.
Air.
Yeah, air. I make
Can you fry air?
I don't know. You can't fry the air.
So stupid. All right.
Well, instead of using my toaster, I just put it in the air fryer.
Like
now.
you put the bread in the air fryer.
So let's say, like, what do you want on your toast? Butter. Okay, butter the bread, and then put it in the air fryer, and it toasts the bread perfectly.
You know what will happen soon?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna wake up and you'll be like, "Oh, ChatGPT, prepare me some bread with butter." And it's like ChatGPT, like preparing bread with butter.
Yeah.
And then ChatGPT will tell the air fryer that is connected to your thing. So the air fryer would have, and the fridge.
Wow.
And so the fridge, and you'll have like a little drone that will just take the bread from the fridge, put it in the thing, push it, make the thing, and then tell you the food is ready. Would you like me to bring it? You're gonna say yes, please. And then at the beginning, you're gonna want to eat in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But slowly, you're gonna like, oh, I'm just gonna eat in the bedroom. And slowly, you're just gonna become the bed. You and the bed
Ooh.
are gonna be one, and then the bed is gonna be connected to ChatGPT, and the bed's like, oh, okay, time to go to work, and then just, it will just, and it will drive you to
Oh.
your.
You know what's funny? I work lying down sometimes. I lie
It
down
begins,
and
man.
I'm like,
And imagine, if you didn't have to stand up, I'm telling you, man, comfort is the biggest drug ever, and I
Yeah.
love it.
I know. Sometimes I wish I fantasize every day. I'm going to go to a coffee shop. I'm going to work in a coffee shop. I'm going to make a community. I'm going to say, hey, how's it going, Frank? How are the kids? And I'm going to type away. I'm going to be productive. And then I'm going to drink a nice coffee and have a nice lunch. I never, ever in my life.
Why would you do that?
Because I don't know. I get like, sometimes I'm like, I'm bored, lonely, or
Listen,
bored.
this is big coffee. It pushed you. Like, look
I
how nice it is to
know.
work in our coffee shop. Where do you want to work? Have you been to a coffee shop? There's like crazy homeless people working there, and
know.
there's like a bunch of Asians.
Yeah, it's mostly Asian coders.
Oh yeah, they're coding. They're
I-
breaking into.
Anytime I go to a coffee shop, back before I got my own coffee machine, it would be like Asian people coding.
and that's just them talking.
They got little mouths. It's them like sucking each other's little dicks.
And they're coding at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, it's been oversold. Because why?
Yeah.
Like, let's break it down, okay? So
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Canuck. I feel smart.
Yeah.
Let's break it down. What would it bring you? So, like, just is it the noise? You can just go to YouTube, type
I
coffee
know. Yeah,
noises.
you're right.
Double espresso for Jake.
You know what?
Jake. Out of all the names I could have,
Forjik, which is?
like double espresso for Gabriel. Like they're screaming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, double espresso for Jake. I'm like, I wanted to say Jacques, but
Yeah.
in English, and it just came out as Jake.
Jake. Can I have a milkshake?
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Like, why do you want to go?
It seems like nice. Just like
Everyone, just every 10 minutes, someone going to the washroom, taking a shit.
Oh,
'cause
you're
everyone's drinking coffee.
So right. Sometimes I'm at like like old guys at the mall, like
yeah, because there's no
Rockland.
one else. They have nowhere else
I
to go.
know. It's funny. Like in there's this place on Jean Talon and Park Avenue. There's like
Tim Hortons.
there's that
and
Tim
the
Hortons.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I went there. I went
It's
there like
bad, huh?
2 months ago.
There's like so that Tim Hortons is like the embassy or something.
It's the embassy
The
of
India
a stan
embassy.
country, like
Yeah.
Turkmenistan and Pakistan and Tajikistan, and they meet and they discuss world politics, and no one buys anything ever. By the way, they've had the same cup of tea they bought at 7 in the morning. I went there at 8 p.m. Dude, I walk in because I was having the pho with my friend Guillaume.
Okay, yeah.
And we're like, where are we gonna go? I'm like, let's just go to tomorrow because I just wanted to be with him. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
want to do
yeah.
anything. So we go inside. And I'm like, okay, let's get a couple of coffees or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'll have 20 Timbits. And he's like, okay. The guy gives us the Timbits. I look, he gave us like 35. Like he's like, just take it. It's like,
Just take them all. No one's gonna eat these.
No one's eating these. Like we're gonna throw them. Just take them. We sit and I looked at Guillaume like, dude, you're the only white. There's like 30 people there. You're the only white guy in Canada. We're in Canada.
So funny. It totally changed. That used to be a
They're
blockbuster.
wearing the sandals with like there's a like only the big toe is
Yeah.
held. You know which sandal?
Yeah, I know which
And
sandal.
you're like, whoa, that's it's winter by the way. I don't know why they're wearing these sandals
Okay.
in the middle of November.
A lot of these old guys would hang out at the park not the park, like the grassy field by the Maxi that's there.
Yeah.
They would hang out there, and then it got cold, and I had to take the metro recently, and I took it. I haven't been at Park Metro since I was a kid, man. And I went there, and all those old guys that hang out at that park are just hanging in the metro station now. Like 5 old guys, not homeless or anything, just like sitting on benches, talking, freezing their asses off.
That's the community.
Tim Hortons is too full.
Too full. The official embassy is too
Yeah,
full.
too full.
So they gotta go to the
The
side.
freezing.
embassy.
They want to go. Yeah.
That's
I know,
that's a community.
Yeah.
That's their friends.
Yeah.
Like they wake up, they're like, man, you know what scares me? What's beautiful about this is the community aspect. What scares me about this is that all these men gave up on their dream.
I don't think none of them really had. Let's say
There's no way.
let's
No,
say you're-
everyone has a dream.
But like their dream was to move to Canada and move and have a kid, and now the kid's gay or something. Now that's his dream. He fulfilled his dream. Like my mom's dream, she never had. Her dream was she was thrown into this world by accident, and then got like with some guy at
But
18.
she's such a good hairdresser.
Yeah.
That's her dream.
That was
I'm
that was
assuming.
out of necessity.
I know, but she became
and
really,
now she's really good. That's
Yeah.
her. That was it. you know?
Like seriously, dude. Like if you don't follow his mom, follow his mom.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll post like before, after,
yeah.
and the girl before is like, and then after she's still but like with gorgeous hair.
gorgeous hair.
Like that woman
no.
is talented. That's why, by the way, you're good at what you do. Your mom
yeah.
knows how to get good at like what. Like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do good at this.
Thank God I'm not getting it from my dad. He's
No,
not.
dude, I'm pretty sure. Of course, your show business is as criminal as what your dad did.
Oh, jeez.
It's like Sebastian Bourgo told me. You know, Bade. All we do is we sell hair.
I know, yeah. It's
We
like
sell
snake
air.
oil, basically.
Yeah,
It's
but we
like-
we
yeah.
sell a feeling. It's
That's so funny.
it's air. Like, it's less than at least stripper. They work out. They show how body.
Yeah.
We nothing. We just talk and people, and then you get money. I'm like, what?
It's too bad that guy is. Ooh, I like that guy, but he's
He's a unique.
yeah, he's a unique guy. Let's put it to.
It's, on the French scene, like apparently everyone's talking about him because every time he goes to Sous-Écoute with Mike Ward, it's just a huge.
Really?
Yeah, because like people hate him, but and they mock him, but he's like, I welcome the attention, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I liked him. I never had a.
I liked him. I told you my Joe Rogan story.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
love that story, yeah.
I never got in his way. You got in his way of his dream. I did not.
I didn't realize he had a dream. I didn't know who he was. I just
No,
thought,
that's a guy.
I
who
thought he
did
was
it.
like the doorman or something, or I don't know.
Hey, buddy.
Scary guy. But yeah, I know. I guess so. But all those people. Yeah, well, like the guy that has a dream that, let's say, the guy that opens up the restaurant
Yeah.
in Park X.
Yeah, that's a dream.
That's the dream. Like, there's one of the best dosa places is on Jean Talon. It's
Yeah.
called Dosa Point. So good. It's very basic restaurant. It's like very small. There's not really decorations, but the food the place is run by a family.
Mm.
It's like the mom at the cash register, and then she has like 40 nephews and sons, and they're all just working in the back, and they're killing it. It's always packed,
Yeah.
and it's not white people. Indian people go to this place, and that's when you know it's
Dosa
really
Point?
Dosa Point.
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Go tomorrow. Do not get. Okay, I'll tell you what not to get. So the menu is like 40 pages long. It doesn't make any sense. It just says dosa with lamb, dosa with chicken, dosa with onions. They're like, okay, but it's all the same dosa. So we're like, oh, dosa and onion. That sounds nice. In my head, I'm thinking, it's gonna be like caramelized onion. We opened it up. It's dosa, delicious dosa, potato with like literally an entire chopped red onion. We're like, but it's like uncooked.
Okay.
But a whole. I'm not even joking. No,
But it's chopped.
Chopped.
Okay.
Dude, a whole onion. I'm like, it's
fresh.
Dude, a sprinkle of onion is okay. A whole onion. You're
It's
like
an onion dosa.
Your whole head is like you're like.
Dosas have
You're
onion.
biting into the onion. Your eyes are watering because you're chopping. It's like you're chopping an onion. You're like crying. I had to I'm like, dude, this is crazy. So much onion.
Unless you love onions. You order an onion dosa and you're surprised there's an onion?
No, I don't order a hamburger and a fucking whole. It's not patty and a whole onion. It's not.
Well, unless you order an onion burger. If you order an onion burger, if there's not at least as equivalent of meat as of onion.
Okay,
If
yeah.
something is called an onion burger.
Yeah.
Oh man, my mouth is watery right now.
But dosa point, just get the potato, dosa regular, maybe like slightly. I don't know. It's so good.
Indian. Okay, I'll give you my advice.
Okay.
It's my turn. When you like samosas?
Yeah.
Okay, next time, ask them for a samosa chopped.
Yeah, samosa chat.
Oh, it's just like the
Samosa chat.
samosa with the freshness of vegetables. Samosa chat for the win.
So good.
Oh,
I love Indian food
I know,
so
it's so good.
much.
You grew up in Park X. I hope you like Indian food.
I know, yeah. It's funny. I got to it a little late. Like I was like 17 when I first
Yeah?
had Indian food.
It's great.
I was like,
Well, that's the first time you start going out by yourself. Kind
yeah,
of, you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
when you're 12, you don't call your friend. Hey, let's go to a restaurant.
No, yeah.
There's no 12-year-olds at a restaurant. Hey man, so tell us, how's your life, man? Tell me about.
I know, yeah.
Have you been playing any playground games lately? You can tell. Like no, it's when you're adult.
Yeah.
You sit with your friend. You're like, hey man, I haven't
Like,
seen
this
you in
is
like
so
months.
good.
Tell me.
Yeah.
So you eat good food. That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Sitting with a friend,
Mm-hmm.
eating good food.
Mm-hmm.
Tell
It
me
is
about your
fun.
life. Tell me the good, the bad, and
Yeah.
then after you do the good, the bad, you just start getting.
Yeah.
You start making jokes. It's my favorite thing to
Yeah,
do.
it is
That's what I do
fun.
with Guillaume and Eugene all the time. We just sit
Wow, nice.
because at the beginning, I read somewhere that let's say you have a friend,
Yeah.
and I think I read on Reddit, and a friend was asking, "Can I tell? Should I I'm not feeling great. I'm feeling sad. Should I tell that to my best friend so he can help me out? Or should I go see a therapist?"
Okay.
And I think it's this Thoreau who said this. I'm not sure who said. A real friend, you don't just share the honey with him. You also share, you share everything with him. It's like
Yeah.
I would be saddened if you were sad and you didn't tell me that you were
Yeah,
sad.
yeah,
and I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
at least try to help.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
That's a friend. It's not just the
Yeah.
honey, but also like the bad things.
I know.
So I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So yeah, you sit, tell me what's happened in the past couple of months. I haven't seen you. Everything philosophical with Eugene. There's a lot of philosophical debates
That's nice.
because he's very smart. So I like to
Philosophical debates like his own philosophy.
about life.
Okay. Like his own life.
Like
okay.
there's a situation. Give me your input. I
Mhm.
give my input. We debate,
Yeah.
and then we just joke around. Couple of gay jokes. Look at hot chicks.
Yeah.
Fuck around. Laugh so much.
Yeah, that's nice.
When he came on Christmas, I'm so lucky. I got to see him twice.
Wow.
Like I'm let me maximize my. I consider battery. Like I have a battery.
Yeah.
Like when I hug my mom, I'm like, wait, mom, stay. I just want to fill up the battery. There's not
Yeah.
mom love. There's only one or two people who can give you this. So
Uh-huh.
I'm like, let me fill up the battery. It's like Eugene battery. Let me fill up my friendship battery. Yes,
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Guillaume. Just
Wow, that's so nice.
I see it as a battery. Like, boop, 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 boop. It's never at 100 because I don't have time. I'm always
yeah,
working.
you're always busy.
It's always like a battery. Don't you see it like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
when you hug a mom, dude.
Yeah.
One day,
Don't say it, man.
Don't say it,
Don't
man.
say it, dude. Well, I mean, okay. It's beautiful.
one day, man.
One day we'll all be
There'll
gone.
be,
One day this will all just be dust in the wind.
there'll be no more mom to hug, man.
There'll be none of this.
Do you think about it sometimes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mom is still young, though.
Yeah, pretty young. She's okay. Shannon losing a tooth. She's
Where is
mostly.
it, by the way?
It's like
Okay, it's not bad. You
Dude.
should, by the way, your mom takes care of her looks. You should help her out so she can get it
Yeah.
ASAP. Because it's like $2,000
Yeah.
something dollars. Or you can send her to Turkey and she'll put a new one.
Yeah.
You should honestly, you should be like, Mom, I can give you, let's say, 1,000.
Oh man. Yeah.
Or you can go to Turkey and just replace everything,
Oh really?
and I'll give you 1,000. Because I think everything in Turkey, with the ticket price, would be like 4,000, and one tooth here would be 2,000.
Huh.
You know, like what do you
Yeah.
call it?
Veneers.
yeah.
Veneers. Yeah. Jeez. It's not bad. 4,000. Why is Turkey the place to fix your face place?
They just developed an expertise in all the Middle East. They just go there because it's cheap. It's a cheap country.
Mhm.
I think like Vietnam or Thailand is like this. They have like excellent healthcare,
Mm.
but it's because a doctor making $50,000 there is living like a king.
Wow.
The same doctor here, they both want to live like kings.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
A doctor should live like a king. We
Yeah.
decided as a society. Doctors
yeah,
live
yeah,
very
live
well.
great.
Okay, so for him to live like a king here, he needs to make, I don't know, $500,000.
Yeah.
But for him to live great there, 50,000.
Wow.
So they have the same level of life.
Yeah.
Over there, it costs 50,000. So
oh.
it trickled down, and everyone.
It's not
saves
bad. I was watching MasterChef and they went to Istanbul
money. Ooh, I went there.
and they cooked.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food looked really good.
Oh, they have pistachio kafta. So
Yeah.
imagine kafta
Oh.
with pistachios in it.
Ooh.
Ay, mamma mia.
Oh.
Delicious
yeah.
food.
I gotta eat that.
History. That's a country I should take you there. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's wide enough for you not to be scared.
Yes, I was looking at it. I'm like, this looks wide enough. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be literally. I don't. You know my racist mind. I don't know what I was expecting. I'm like, wait a minute, it's right next to Greece. In my head, I think Greece is like rubble and skeletons.
Honestly, because I was thinking like I should take you to the pyramids because you can't go to the pyramids without me.
Yeah.
Knowing you need an Arab man who
Uh-huh.
like
I
a good
don't
night
have-
goes
I
to
don't
the
have
pyramid.
in it, yeah.
You know, because you would like to see the pyramids.
I would. Yeah, I'd love to see
It would
pyramids.
be amazing. You know,
Yeah.
like all that. You would feel like what's the name? The name of the movie with that guy who became really fat.
Oh, the
Right.
Mummy.
Yeah, the Mummy. Like
Yeah.
I know you like the Mummy, so you
Yeah.
like enjoy
Yeah.
Arabian. Like I would like to,
You know where I want to go? This is gonna sound really dumb. I want to go. You know, like, okay. I want to go to like Area 51, but like where all those like hundreds of guys with like those camper vans and they have like what's it called, binoculars, and they're looking from far away and they're wearing like a T-shirt with like an alien on it, and they're
You want to be a conspiracy theorist?
I want to on my way. I feel like it's probably on the way to somewhere.
So you want to watch the people watching Area 51?
I want to be around that. I want to be like, yo, this is like funky
You want to hang out
aliens.
with Pentelis?
It's like some funky alien stuff going on here, and then go. It's probably on the way to Vegas or something.
Oh yeah, it's very nice. Have you ever been to Vegas?
No.
The drive. When I went to California. You know what? I should show you something.
Sure.
Oh, I don't have a map. So yeah, we did basically. We landed in LA. We rented a car,
That's so funny.
and then we went to San Diego. Then we went to Las Vegas,
Wow.
and through that we visited the Grand Canyon, Death Valley, and then went to San Francisco, and then we visited like the giant sequoias, and then we left the car in San Francisco, and we
Flew home.
So it was like a week or so, and I drove the whole way,
Whoa.
and it was so fun. We did, I think, how many thousand kilometers? 2,000 kilometers
2010.
in 10 days.
Damn.
So yeah,
This looks so 2010.
yeah. So my friend Richard, who
Yeah.
is now in New Zealand, by the way,
He's the guy that I met when you were doing the trivia, right? The
yes,
Asian guy?
yeah,
Okay.
Asian guy. So anyways, he's in New
Oh,
Zealand.
Warner Brothers logo.
Yeah, this is me. This is
Oh
Guillaume.
wow.
This is Maxime.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I used to fit in a David Bowie.
Wow.
Look, that was my Bowie phase. This is this. I still have this T-shirt, and my dream is to fit in this T-shirt.
Yeah, dude.
I'm never gonna fit, but my dream is to fit in this.
Is that
T-shirt.
Guillaume?
That's Guillaume.
He doesn't look like him at all.
Yeah, well, that was he's like 12 years old. This is one of our coolest picture together.
Yeah.
You could tell our personality. This is the sofa of Friends.
Oh, the cafe. Okay.
Like we met some weird guys comparing muscles.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. So wait, why did I bring this? I want to show you something. Yeah, he's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
Guillaume was a very handsome guy.
Still very handsome. I think he's more handsome now.
No, I think it was.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he was young. You have the pleasures of
It's
youngness,
true. Yeah.
of youth, not youngness. So yeah, look at this.
Whoa.
You can go visit this if you like. Look.
That's
so nice.
cool.
Anyways, So this is us when we got to what do you call it? Las Vegas.
Okay.
The Venetian. This is me sleeping with my Jamiroquai t-shirt.
Nice.
It's Grand Canyon.
Wow.
We took a plane. You can take a plane. By the way, all this was like a couple of $1,000s.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
No.
This is the Grand Canyon.
Oh man.
So yeah, you should go. You never been there?
No.
Dude, you should go there. Las Vegas is not interesting, but you should go there.
I do like the.
Look at this.
Oh wow. Is that like?
The sequoia. This macaque.
Wow.
Look, I made Maxime take this photo of us. We took off our pants.
That's so fun. That's amazing. Dude, that tree is so big.
They're humongous. Look.
Wow.
Look. I mean, I was like maybe 30 pounds lighter, but still, it's still a big tree.
That's really cool.
For an audio podcast, this must be horrible.
I know.
Look at this beautiful photo
That's
that
really
I
nice.
took.
That's
Huh?
a nice photo. I
So
love
this
hills.
guy, Hearst, okay? I don't know if you know that name. So he has a house. It is humongous. It's ridiculously rich. Just the guy was like one of the first multi-millionaire,
Okay.
and he was against marijuana.
Okay.
So he started spreading
William
news.
Randolph Hearst.
William Randolph Hearst, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
William Randolph Hearst, you can visit his house, and it's insanely
Mm-hmm.
opulent. Look at the humongous
That's so
pools.
wild.
This is his house. Look at this. This is his house. He has like
Wow.
a swimming pool in the house, and this was the tour guide. Look, he has like things from ancient Egypt in his
Wow.
backyard. Like a $500 million house. It's insanely rich, insanely opulent,
That's beautiful.
and you can visit his house. Now, I didn't know this about the marijuana thing. Now I know who he is. Now I know how he made his money.
Yeah.
And this
from-
is his view outside,
wow.
I think. Isn't it cool?
Yeah. it's
Then
great.
San Francisco. My friend went to San Francisco, and apparently San Francisco is horrible now because there's a bunch of
Oh, I didn't know.
homeless people running around. So yeah, isn't that cute?
It's great.
It's from 2010.
I never. Who,
It's 14 years ago.
who
and
made
it's like-
this?
Richard.
It's very nice.
That's
of
the
him.
car we
I
rode.
would have never have.
He made it on a Mac because he was like a Mac boy.
Oh.
So he made it on a Mac. Isn't that cool?
That's great. It's good memories.
I don't have a single photo of that trip. If it wasn't for this book, I
Yeah.
would never have. I truly believe printed photos need to make a comeback. That's
know.
why my brother, I got him a Polaroid.
Mm-hmm.
Guillaume, I got him a Polaroid. I'm gonna get Eugene one.
Nice.
Eugene, you heard it here first. Your next birthday, you're getting a Polaroid.
Polaroid. Nice.
Because I you get to look at these photos.
Mm.
I'm gonna once you have a baby, I'm gonna get you one too.
Yeah. One day.
Hey guys, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
Well, if you're watching this the
Oh,
day
yeah.
it comes out,
We have a show tonight.
yes, tonight, Mythos, baby, come eat delicious Greek food, laugh. We have a great lineup, so come on down, guys.
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, is there anything else?
Love you. Comment, subscribe, tell your friends.
Comment, subscribe.
Just
tell
put
your friends.
this show episode on loop. Just
In-
loop this episode
in
over
the
and
comments. Write subscribe, tell your friends. In
Yeah.
the subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah.
Subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah.
And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for listening
Yeah.
to this and
L-
checking it out.
over. Maybe we should give a shout out to the people who comment. Here, let's see.
Yeah, at the beginning next time. This time, start. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here I'll do.
Shout out to
AOE2 replays. You're the best.
you're the best, buddy.
Vlad QC. We love you.
Vlad QC, probably from Quebec. Peace out.
Bye.
I love you, Eugene. Mwah.
See ya.